Hello friends. Welcome to Top 10 Facts in Just For You channel. Today I discuss about top 10 best graphics cards for gaming you can buy. So let's talk about it. 1. Nvidia Geforce GTX 1050 graphics card. The GTX 1050 card offers a floating point performance of 1.8 flops. It has the same memory bandwidth as the GTX 1050 Ti at 112 GB per second, but the VRAM and CUDA cores have been cut down to 2 GB GDDR5 and 640 cores respectively. The GTX 1050 is usually found on laptops like the Dell XPS 15 and Inspiron 15 7000 series. 2. Nvidia Geforce GTX 1050 Ti graphics card. The price-to-performance ratio of the GTX 1050 Ti is what makes this card a steal. The GTX 1050 Ti packs 4 GB of GDDR5 VRAM, 768 CUDA cores, 112 GB per second memory bandwidth and 2.1 flops of floating point performance. 3. AMD Radeon RX 470 video card. This card should still be able to handle all the games on high settings at full HD resolution while maintaining a stable 60 FPS frame rate on most of them. The RX 470 boasts 4 GB of GDDR5 VRAM, 211 GB per second memory bandwidth and 4.9 flops of peak floating point performance. 4. AMD Radeon RX 480 gaming graphics card. The RX 480 is also available in 2 variants, 4 GB and 8 GB. It boasts a floating point performance of 5.8 flops. In addition to being considered as the most affordable VR-ready GPU, this card should be able to handle all the latest games on the highest settings at 1080p resolution. 5. Nvidia Geforce GTX 1060 budget graphics card. It manages to maintain a stable frame rate of 60 FPS on almost all of the games at 1080p. Performance-wise, it manages to edge out the RX 480 in most games while gaming in DirectX 11. The GTX 1060 features 6 GB of GDDR5 memory, although it's also available in a 3 GB variant for a slightly lesser price. It also packs 4.4 flops of computing performance and a memory bandwidth of 192 GB per second. 6. AMD Radeon R9 Fury X graphics card. AMD Radeon R9 Fury X is capable card for QHD, 1440p, gaming. It's also the world's first card to feature high bandwidth memory, HBM, featuring 4 GB of VRAM, 512 GB per second memory bandwidth and a double precision floating point performance of 8.6 flops. 7. Nvidia Geforce GTX 1070 GPU. Nvidia Geforce GTX 1070 performs slightly better than the older Titan X Maxwell. Featuring an 8 GB of GDDR5 VRAM, 6.46 flops of computing performance and memory bandwidth of 256 GB per second for an asking price of just $379 is what makes this graphics card a steal. 8. Nvidia Geforce GTX 1080 graphics card. GTX 1080 is still quite capable for 4K gaming, being able to maintain decent frame rates on all the games. It features 8GB of GDDR5X memory, 320 GB per second of memory bandwidth and 9 flops of computing performance. 9. Nvidia Geforce GTX 1080Ti Gaming Graphics Card. It's easily capable of handling almost all of the games at 4K resolution with the stable 60 FPS frame rate. Under the hood, it packs 11.3 flops of computing performance and 11 GB of GDDR5X memory. 10. Nvidia Titan XP Graphics Card for VR and 4K Gaming. The Titan XP is a fully enabled GP102 GPU, promising 10 to 15% performance improvement over its predecessor. 4K gaming at 60 FPS is an absolute breeze, as it can comfortably reach 80-90 FPS on most of the latest games available right now. Hope you like this video. If you like this, please thumbs up below. If you are a new viewer, don't forget to subscribe my channel and click on notification bell, get upcoming video notification in your mailbox. Feel free to comment and share this video. Thanks for watching.